So the next topic that we have to cover in the chapter gravitation, that is the satellite. Satellite is what? Satellite is an object with small mass in orbit around an object with a large mass. Like Earth is a large mass object where Moon is moving around it in an orbit that is called satellite of Earth. So Moon is small as compared to that of the Earth. So the objects can be either natural satellite or the man-made satellite. So as a Moon is an example of Earth satellite, it's a natural one. But there are number of man-made satellites that has been launched to the space, which are mostly human-made up to now. So there are different type of satellite communication, navigation, scientific research, remote sensing, weather. So these are the various type of the satellite. Now, first of all, if we consider that if what is orbit, if we consider the orbital velocity, before that let us discuss about the orbit of a satellite. Suppose this r is the radius of the Earth. This r is the radius of the Earth, and at height h a satellite is there. This is h is the distance from the surface of the Earth to the satellite, where small r is the complete radius of this orbit. So this is the orbit in which a satellite is revolving around the Earth. This is the orbit in which satellite is revolving around the Earth. Now this is the orbit. Now velocity with which it is revolving around the Earth in this orbit, that is called orbital velocity. That velocity is called orbital velocity. So the velocity with which a satellite moves in its closed orbit, that is called orbital velocity. Let us find out the expression of this orbital velocity. As we know, if the satellite is revolving around the Earth, it requires centripetal force to have a closed path or a circular path. And this centripetal force is provided by the gravitational force of attraction. So we can say here gravitational force of attraction, that is G, capital M, mass of satellite upon distance between them is r plus h whole square. That must be equals to the centripetal force. This is the centripetal force. And as we know, this velocity is the velocity with which it is revolving around the orbit, so we take it as orbital velocity v naught. M get cancelled with this m, so if we find m v naught square, by solving this we will get this value. V naught equals to gm by r plus h, because 1 r plus h get cancelled with each other. So if we consider that satellite is lying a few hundred meter distance from the Earth, in that case this r plus h become approximately equals to r, and we have a value of v is equals to v orbital equals to under root of g m by capital R. This is the one form of orbital velocity, this is the other. This is quite near to the surface of the Earth, this is far away from the Earth. Other form is, as we know, there is a relation between the small g and capital G, that is capital G m by r square. So from here, if we multiply this with other factor, we get g capital M equals to g r square. So substituting the value of capital G m, we get small g capital R square. So again, if it is if the satellite is lying close to the surface of Earth, again ignoring the h, we will get v naught equals to under root of g by m. So near the surface of Earth, one formula is this, other formula is this. And away from the surface of the Earth, one formula is this and other one is this. This is the orbital velocity. Now next is time it takes to complete one revolution around the Earth in an orbit, that is called time period. So to calculate the time period, we know that circumference of the orbit divided by orbital velocity, because speed velocity is equals to distance upon time taken. So here time taken will be going to be distance by velocity which we have take with which it is revolving around the body, other body. So this is the orbital velocity v naught, and distance is the circumference of that orbit, that is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is what? R plus h here. Substituting the value of this orbital velocity that we get. So if we take this r plus h, I can also write it as r plus h is equals to under root of r plus h whole square. This is one and the same thing. So I just write it in this way, and this will become rh plus q. So we get this term. Now again, we know that this capital Gm is equals to what? Gm is equals to small g into capital R square. So in the term of acceleration due to gravity, time period is this. So this is the value of time period of orbit revolution around the Earth. Next is height of the satellite from the surface of the Earth. Capital means small h we have to calculate. As we get time period this, carrying both sides we get this thing. We have to calculate this h, so taking other factor on the other side we get this. This is cube. Taking 1/3 power on both sides we get this term, or cube root on both sides. We get r plus h equals to this. From here h is equals to this. So this is the height from, this is the formula from which you can calculate the height of the satellite from the surface of the Earth. Next one is escape velocity. Now if a satellite is to be launched from this Earth, then the velocity with which it must be projected so that it can escape the atmosphere of Earth, that is called escape velocity. Due to this escape velocity, most of the gases are not present on the surface of Earth. These are especially the light gases, because their escape velocity is high, so they can escape to the universe or space and do not reside in the surface of the Earth or on the surface of the Earth. Where moon has no atmosphere, the same is the reason, because its escape velocity, the escape velocity required over there is less, so most of the gases get escape from there. So easily they get escape from there means there is no atmosphere on the moon. So it's a minimum velocity with which it is projected so that it enabled to overcome the gravitational pull of the Earth, so that it lost in space, that is called escape velocity. Now expression of escape velocity: if a thing is on the surface of Earth, its gravitational potential energy is capital G, small m, capital M upon capital R. But once it gets escaped from the surface of Earth, as there is no gravitational force of attraction, hence this potential energy comes out to be zero. But as we know from the law of conservation of energy, energies always get converted from one form to another. So here potential energy is actually converted into the kinetic energy, and here this velocity is equals to the escape velocity. So by substituting the value of first potential energy, second potential energy, and solving it, we will get the value of escape velocity. So the escape velocity is what? 2 times under root of gr, where orbital velocity was under root of gr square. So this is the escape velocity. So due to this, light gases do not exist in the surface of Earth or atmosphere of Earth, or moon has no atmosphere. This is all because of the less escape velocity of them.